of today's contest and the winner of the maiden edition of the Young Mind Intellectual Quiz Championship is Global Business School with a total of 58 points. 58 points. And our first runner-up is Everlove Business School with a total of... All of you, state whether the following statements are true or false. And circle. When writing a letter to your auntie, the Minister of Education, concerning educational affairs, the signature is always below the subscription.
False.
No, that is a true statement. Global. In writing a debate, the chairperson is only used to address females, while the chairman is used to address males.
True.
No. That is a false statement. The chairperson can be used for any sexes and the chairman can still be used for any sexes. So it's not just for females, it's for all. Keta Anglo State. Semi-formal letters, just like informal letters, require a title before the introduction, but differ only in number of addresses required. That is false. Avete. In writing short stories which end in specified... Sorry, I'm taking it again. In writing short stories which end in specified phrases, the title is very important. No. It's a false statement. Last set of questions. How many stages, and circle, how many stages do we have in processing data?
3.
No.
4.
That is right for 3 points. Global. Now, state if this is true or false, and you know true or false is only once. Projectors are output devices.
True.
That is a true statement and right for 3 points. Anglo State School. What is the full name of ALU? Arithmetic Logic Unit, and that is right for 3 points. Avete, last statement for the round. Another name for microprocessor is yes. You run first, second. No. Yes. CPU is right for a bonus point. CPU. And that brings us to the end of round 1. Global. Now, most of the questions here do not involve calculations. So you have 10 seconds within which to give answers, and you should be smart with the answers. Alright, and as usual, you have 2 attempts to answers which have several options, unless you are restricted to the attempt. Thank you. Now, define the following. Global, a map.
map is a representation of the earth's surface or part of it drawn to scale. Is the representation of the earth's surface and part of it drawn to scale.
And part of it,
Drawn to scale.
part of it drawn to scale. Okay, I'll give you 3 points. It's a representation of an area and usually drawn to scale. Keta Angular State. What is a topographical map? And be clear with your definition. Can you just take the mic and face yourself? To locate. No, for a bonus. Alright. Bell went before your bell, so you cannot take it. You rang. The bell went before yours, so you can't take it. I'll come to Abete, then we'll find answers to yours. Abete, what is a physical map? Yes.
It's a map that exhibits the physical features of the earth.
No, not for everyone. And circle. State the main difference between a physical map and a topographical map.
The physical map represents the main line, and the topographical line represents.
So the opposite of main. No. What? Who run first? You. Okay.
The topographical map is drawn to scale, while the physical map is not drawn to scale.
Oh no. Not for a bonus. Did anyone read? Again. Alright. So for a topographical map, the problem is topographical and physical. They almost look alike, but they are not the same. So when you take the differences, a topographical map in most cases will use contours. Then a physical map in most cases use colors. So for water bodies, on a physical map you see blue lines, but you will not see blue line for water on a topographical map. You get it? Alright. Then a physical map is a map of landscape and all those things with their features drawn, but with colors representing them. Then the other is for contours, which is for topographical maps. Alright. Thank you. We go to the next set of questions. Global. Mention any 2 places where disputes can be resolved in Ghana. No. For bonus, you run first.
The court and the traditional council.
Yes, the court and the traditional council. Or the traditional home, the chief's palace, religious homes or churches, they are there. Your main question, Keta Angular State. Now, state any 2 ways of resolving dispute. Hold on, technical, can you help us with this mic? Yes. arbitration and
mediation,
the word.
mediation, arbitration.
We had arbitration. I need a second. If you have to write and let someone bring it. But you run for a bonus waiting, but you wait. Stifles development, as you said, it retards development, social biases, destruction of properties, etc. Correct for 3 points. And circle your main question. Mention any two organizations in Ghana involved in the peace building steps after the Ayawasu West War by-election in Ghana. Yes. State school. You also run.
Strike and dogs.
No. All right. We have the National Peace Council, the police, the Emil Short Commission. Those people left, so they are still in the process. Okay? All right. So not UN, AU, this is not an international fight. All right, we go to the next set of questions. Global, your question. What is a valley? And that is right for 3 points. Keta Amaran State. Define a plateau.
A plateau is a highly elevated highland. An elevated highland.
An elevated highland. I'll give you 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. That highland should have a flat surface. A highland can be a mountain. So you should have a flat surface. Avete basin, conical hill, define for us.
A conical hill is a highland which takes the form of a cone.
The form of a cone. Where are we going? So it's conical hill, you're using a cone for me. I'll give you 2 out of 3. It should have a pointed top. Alright, so 2 out of 3. And circle basic. A plane. Define a plane. Afram plane. Accra plains. A plane. Yes, for a bonus.
A plain is an extensive area of lowland.
Yes. An extensive area of lowland or level flat land. So that's right for a bonus. Your main question, global. State 2 functions of a school.
A school educates students on their moral lives.
Okay.
A school gives academic. A school educates students on academics.
It's the same thing. You started with education and you are still moving on with education. I'll give you 2 out of 3. So there are other things. Social development is important. We also have social development in school. So school trains us socially. Amazon State. State 2 duties of a father.
Father provides shelter for his children. He also plays the representative view of the family.
All right, that's right for 3 points. Avatar basic. What two responsibilities do you think children should have at home?
Take care of their younger siblings when parents are not at home. Running errands for their parents.
All right, and that is right for 3 points. There are others: helping the elderly, learning and applying, respect and obedience, and then performing their house chores, etc. Anseko, what roles do traditional chiefs play in communities? State only two. Okay. Exactly, and that is right for 3 points. So they are the custodians of the land. They settle disputes, punish wrongdoers, help bring in order, providing leadership, bringing developmental projects, maintaining the customs and traditions of the people, and representing the community at national events. And that's right for 3 points. Last set of questions for the round. Global. What is the name of the keyboard which has its top row keys starting with Q? QWERTY keyboard is right for 3 points. Angular State School. How many types of mice do we have? We have 3 types. That's right for 3 points. Avatar basic. MICR stands for
Magnetic character recorder.
Try again.
Magnetic characterized recorder.
Alright, I'll be back. Let me give the bonus to them first. So global and annual state.
Magnetic character recognition.
Yes. Character recognition. Not recorder. So I'll give the bonus to them. And the last question, Anseko. CRT is an abbreviation. What does it stand for? Cathode ray tube, and that is right for 3 points. And that brings us to the end of round. It's over. It's over. Your name is? Hello. 360 degrees is right for 3 points. Global. Find the value of one exterior angle of a regular pentagon. No, try again. 72 degrees is right. State. What is the name of a regular polygon which has an exterior angle equal to 36 degrees? No. Try again. It is not yet time.
A pentagon. A pentagon.
Pentagon, no, for a bonus. And circle. A decagon. A decagon is right for a bonus point. Now, find the ratio of A to B in the following. Avatar 5A is to 3 is equal to B is to 7. No. Yes, for opponents. Who run first? And circle. No. Global, you run. No. I'll come back. And circle your main question. 5B. Yeah, at the end of the project, we have interesting results. Now, our students were to give us meanings of the following expressions. It's been exactly a fortnight. So a fortnight is 2 weeks. So it's been exactly 2 weeks since the incident took place. Then we go to all that glitters is not gold. Not all opportunities are good. Or every nice looking thing is right. Or every good opportunity, not every opportunity is good, or every chance is good. Then you go to the third one, which is the project is purely hypothetical, which means it's just a written thing, not realistic or very real. So on paper, it looks perfect, but in practice, there could be problems. Then we leave that side, you go to the noun form of certain words. So brave, the noun form is gravity. Brave, we have brevity or bravery. Then we have move, movement. Silent, silence. So these were the correct answers. So looking through Amorgan and Patel's work, they couldn't get the first one right. They got the second one, which is not all that glitters is good. Not everything that looks good is actually good. Then the project is aimless. No, there is an aim. Just that it is not very practicable or real. Then brave, you wrote bravery. There is no word like that. Then we have brave, you wrote bravery, and that is right.
We have 1 point, add 1 point, so okay.
Then you have move, which is movement, and then silent, which is silence, and that gives you a total of 5 added to your first mark. Then we go to Anglo State School. You got the first part right. You got the not all glitters is gold right, but the hypothetical project, no. Basic School came up with a total of 38 points. And that puts them at the 4th school. Keta Anglo State School also came up with a total of 46 points. And that makes them the 3rd position holders in this contest. And the winner of this contest, if I announce the 2nd place, you know the winner. If I announce the winner, you know the 2nd place or the 1st runner-up. So our 3rd runner, the 3rd runners-up, that's Anseko. 2nd runner-up is Anglo State School. And the winner of today's contest and the winner of the maiden edition of the YoungMind Intellectual Quiz Championship is Global Business School. And our first runner-up is Avete Basic School with a total of 56 points, a difference of 2. Congratulations, Global, on winning this maiden edition of the Intellectual Quiz Program. Second place, Avete. Congratulations on making it an interesting one. You never gave up. You fought. In fact, you took almost all the rounds. You did well. Anseko and Angola State, thank you for making the contest for us. It has not been easy from the beginning. Thank you. Now my job is done. I'll leave the mic for the organizers.
This health journey so far. It's not easy. That's not been easy. Global business school. Go cross. Go cross. Go cross. Go cross. Go down, say go. Congratulations to you all. It's not easy. I am not surprised. Global has been so hungry for this time since last 2 years. Congratulations. 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 Thank you very much. We have no time for celebration. Let's observe a silent period to be able to carry on the next of the other activities. Thank you. We have no time to celebrate. But let's finish our activities first. Yes. Ça continue à suivre la première. Et à vous d'avez compris. Thank you very much. All right. Angloga Batabasis School should be getting ready. Angloga Batabasis School should be getting ready. So, Mamada. And the navy blue. I don't know what it says there. Global Basic School should be getting ready. The moment of the day. Look cross. Look cross. That's right. You should be getting ready. The moment you have been yearning for. Thank you very much. It's been so nice. expected to join them closely. And it's not easy. I tell you, never have you yet for this opportunity for so many years. First edition of debate, Salvation Army Culture Day. And the second edition of the debate, on Wednesday. And now for today is their time. We have every right to celebrate. We have every right to jubilate. What they have been waiting for at YoungMind has come. Madam Abigail, today I hope it's gonna be tears of joy. No more painful tears. Tears of joy. I believe today is gonna be tears of joy. Mr. Control Abraham Abelmo is very, very happy. Mr. Rizzo is very, very happy. This is the moment we have been waiting for. I remember a moment like this at second.
Oh, we thank God. This is how far we've come. It has not been easy. All this long journey ended today. A super contest, beautiful, in fact, very inspiring, full of fire from the beginning to the end. In fact, round 4 even could not even declare winner because everybody was at the same point. But round 5 made the magic, and the winner was just clear. And just too close, winning with 2 gaps. It tells how competitive it was and how the kids prepared, how the teachers had their time with their children, made them. In fact, our children are reaching that level that we've been expecting. That low standard of academic performance is ending. These children coming up are just stars to watch. The world should look out for them. They are people who no one will be anywhere to say they can't make it because they have already made it. The future is just too bright. This program is just super, and I pray the community to come together, support the program, corporate bodies take it up, and then push this municipal up to that level. We just need it back, and we are getting it. Thank you so much. I'm just too happy. I don't know what to say.
And you guys took the first position. You are live. We are watching Everlove News TV. Today happened the final day, and the way you guys performed was one of the marvelous one I've never seen. How do you guys feel? I want you to talk to me one by one. How you feel? How you were able to achieve this thing? How do you feel?
We are amazed.
You feel? Then give me your name, and then you tell me.
I'm called Morrison or Jessica, and I'm astonished of our performance today.
I could see what after you the declaration of the destiny. I could see you are tears of joy. Why do you feel?
It was tears for joy.
It was just a tear for you. So I've seen you are the king in the whole constant. How do you feel as a man being in this whole thing?
Well, I feel so delighted. Not just delighted, excited. Yes, and let's say in the last 2 years, we've taken second when we are the first runner-up so far, and now as the saying goes, they say there are 3 things in God, and so since there are 3 things in God, then by all means, by the 3rd time we have won. So I feel so excited.
So excited for raising the trophy today.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Oh, I feel very happy that we've got the first position today, because the last 2 years we've only been getting the 2nd position, but this time we've gotten the first position, which I'm very overjoyed.
In the last 2 years, you guys took the 2nd position.
Yes.
And now you climbed up 1 position.
And took the first position.
And this year was so superb with this great trophy. How do you feel? How do you feel? Joyful moment for you, isn't it? And you, your name?
My name is Afulete Elo.
Afulete
Elo.
Okay, how do you feel about this whole program today?
I feel excited.
Excited and a tear of joy, as you say.
Yes.
So, what do you have to say to the whole public watching this very good news?
I would like to say to the public that everyone who is watching this should learn hard, so that one day they will also end up winning a trophy for their school.
And the final word from you?
So, I'm Agbenu Depo.
Okay, the final word from you. How do you feel about the whole
I feel very happy.
Very happy for winning this very great trophy.
Yes, of course.
Thank you for watching this ever.
It has been so wonderful that Global Basic School has taken the trophy today. This is the third time we've been in this competition, and any time that we come, we take the second position. So this time around, all hands was on deck. The other teachers in the various subjects also helped the coordinator, which is I, to help bringing this program to a success. Actually, my kids were shedding tears because they were so happy. I even shed tears myself because sometimes you will have to leave the house very early in the morning to come and organize these kids, putting them together. Even this week, I had to sleep around 1. Sunday we were there, Saturday we are there. It's like we just want to put ourselves together to make this program a success. And also comparing this program to last year's program. Last year it was a debate competition, and we realized that whatever might sound so well in my ears might not sound well in your ears. So we realized, no, we're supposed to take that trophy, but it was given to Guitar School. So when we met Guitar School in the group stage, we gave it to them. We met Anseko in the semi-finals. We didn't spare them at all. And when we got to the final stage, Anseko wanted to be a threat, but we made them aware that in the Keta municipality, there's a private schools that are always on the top. Global met with 3 strong government schools, but we came a success. We give God all the glory and all the honor. Thank you.
Fine, my name is Courage Benson Fiaugbe, the Vice Chairman for Young Foundation Buddhist Network, Keta. I would say today we've come to the end of our Young Minds Intellectual Quiz Championship, which we started October 3rd last year. And with sincerity, I may say today's contest, we are much more happy. And expressing my joy, as you can see, I am so much happy because the contest started some months back. And we have been struggling to get this completed. And today, finally, we've come to the end of the Young Minds Intellectual Quiz Championship, which is just to educate pupils in basic schools to raise their academic performance in Keta Anglo municipality higher. And expressing my joy today also, I'm so much happy because the turn-up alone for today's event was massive. And taking a look at the contest itself, the contestants, the 4 finalist schools, that is Aseko Basic, Global Basic, Avete, and then Anglo State School. This boy, they have been in this contest from the one in their quarter-final stage. They've done marvelously, and then the semi-final stage too, it was not easy. And seeing these 4 strong schools in the finals today, it was keen. As you can see from the board, what is happening is that you can see that from the initial stage, that's the group 1, that's the group or round 1. It was like they are all following each other. And when we move to the round 2, it keeps on like that. Then, but in everything, we say one person should supposed to win. And as you can see today, Global Evangelical Basic School emerged as the winner for this year's Young Minds Intellectual Quiz Championship. And expressing my joy once again also, we are not expecting some people to grade this program for us, but today we've seen a lot of personalities. They are in our midst. They have assured us a lot that they will be with us in everything that we will do, and we love that massive support that they are about to give to us, because we are doing this to get to the community, to know the problems of these school children, to help them to improve upon their academic performances. And today, seeing our own Togbi James Oklu, the Dufia of Keta, in seat today, it was great. It was great. It was great. And seeing great personalities too in the seat, we were much more happy. Then we are expecting that next year that we will enroll this program, it will be massive, and it will be something that somebody somewhere outside Ghana can also follow us everywhere they go. And this, I'm so much happy to Everlove TV for doing this great job for us. And we love it. Before you can watch everything going on in the Young Minds Intellectual Quiz Championship, you have to subscribe. please subscribe to Everlove TV. Just go to YouTube and subscribe to Everlove TV, and we'll keep moving. Thank you very much. Much appreciation goes to Jubilee Radio for being with us from day one up to this time. And another appreciation is going to the donor of the trophy that we've given to the winner of this year's Young Foundation Builders Network quiz, which is Mr. Seth Fiati. And much appreciation also is going to Mr. Hope Nyadi for being with us from day one. And also we send a massive appreciation to Mr. Degolo for being with us also. And all those following us, the headmasters of all the schools contesting and the teachers, we say thank you to you. Ayeko will get there one day, they will recognize us as what? We are great people in Keta Anglo municipality. Thank you.
So other headmasters, I wish to encourage them so that they keep encouraging their teachers, their pupils as well, to also come up one day as victors of this sort of competition. We are grateful to God. Let them be motivated so that they can also put in more vim, more energy in achieving the success as we achieved.